this makes me cringe a little bit. I'll be washing my hands straight after this. Don't worry. So there he is. He's so cute. Next up, I actually know quite a lot about this little bunny because they have a tag. This is from 1974 and it's a CNA bunny. This bunny is probably the best out of all of them in terms of cleanliness. Its fur definitely needs a clean, but there's quite a lot of vibrancy to them still. They are so cute. First up, my partner found this very creepy, but I think it's cute. Let me know what you think. This little, I don't know, it's like a little pixie. The face is sort of like Cupid-like. I think it's likely a Japan-produced toy because I saw them for sale on Mercari and nowhere else. But they're still quite a nice pink colour and they're very soft. They just need a good clean. Cute or creepy? What do you think? It reminded me a little bit of a Rushton, and I like Rushton stuff. You know, like the fabric body and the plastic rubber face. I really like that vibe. So, today we're going to be cleaning these toys and getting them back to their original, or as close to their original condition as we possibly can. This video will be my first ever segmented video. I will be filming the introduction today, probably the cleaning tomorrow, and then the final reveal will take a couple of days because they'll have to dry off. So, let's now do a very smooth transition into the cleaning process. Hello everyone, hello. This is the next day, and because I'm having to have the microphone a little further away than normal, what I'm going to do is soft speak for the first time. So this is boiling water. There's a lot of steam rising from it. I'm just going to get my kettle and pour a little bit more water in. What I'm going to do then is, this is just hand washing Persil, and I'm going to put my rubber gloves on because this water is incredibly warm, so I was confused as to what hand is needed then. And I'm just going to start pouring this in to the water. There's some quite big lumps. Quickly boiling, however, so I'm going to go in with cold water now. With the cleanest stuffy first. which is the blue rabbit. Basically, obviously, we don't want the water to get too dirty straight away. So we'll go from cleanest to dirtiest. And currently the cleanest is the blue bunny. So what I'm going to do is just submerge it and just sort of start to work the water in. Just gently sort of patting and rubbing. I have very sensitive skin, so this is a very mild wash. See all the bubbles coming off. I hope this is going to be sort of quiet enough for you guys still. This is a very new way of filming for me. Can you see the colour of that water now? What we don't want to do is wring, because the toy will lose its shape. We just sort of want to make sure that the toy is saturated enough to allow the dirt to come out. Which, by the colour of this water, is definitely happening. What this stage here is going to be, it's just an initial to get the immediate dirt out. Then, probably off camera, because it might be tricky to film, I'll rinse them through several times with cold water, just to ensure there's no grime left. And then we just have to sit and wait for them to dry, really. Wow, look at the colour of that water. I think you can see already how much whiter her tummy looks. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on some of the areas that didn't look so good. Just rubbing it in. Considering I thought this was the cleanest one, I'm still pretty shocked by how dirty the water is. I sort of wonder how crazy it's gonna get. Right down into her ears. Last few big squeezes. Some really dirty water now, so I'm a little bit apprehensive of what the water's going to look like when we wash our next toy. So for this little rubber face, I'm literally just going to take a cotton pad. I'm just going to dip it in and just gently go over it. Her eyes in particular, and the crevices of her mouth and nose were quite grimy. I'm just going to do the same. You can see her feet. I think they were probably supposed to be white. So, start to give her a nice clean through as well. She looks like she's just having a little floating session. Just get her nice and saturated in it. And then I'm just going to start giving her a scrub as well. Obviously this is slightly dirty water, but we'll rinse them through several times, so it should all be okay. Doesn't have any flocking on it, which I found weird that there's like a perfect ring around the hat. I wondered if it wasn't supposed to have flocking, or if it was and it's just sort of come off very neatly for some reason. I'm already feeling like she's looking a lot more vibrant than before. So that's really good. Next up we've got our little doggy. What I think I might do is see if I can get this ribbon off. So I've taken the ribbon off with the little bell, just because I don't really want to get it wet. Okay, now we can start washing the doggy. Soak in. Gosh, this water is so dirty. It's kind of crazy. Make sure that it's quite saturated. And then just start scrubbing. Obviously he's supposed to be white, so I'll be really excited to see him at the colour he's supposed to be at. So what I've had to do is actually get a new bowl, because I believe because I washed the pink one before, this has got a pink tint to it now. I think some of the dye came out of the pink pixie and started to get onto the dog, which obviously we do not want. So I've got some clean water and some more washing powder. Get my gloves back on. I think that will be for the best. That he does not stay pink, because he's definitely pink at the moment. Hopefully I caught it. Hopefully I realised fast about what was happening and managed to stop it. I mean, if he does end up slightly pink, I won't mind that, but you know, I definitely did not foresee that happening. Anyway, giving him a good scrub now. I thought it would also be nicer to be able to see the water change colour again and see how dirty he really was. There's definitely a pink tinge to him though. He might just end up pink. See how dirty that water's getting again. He's very pink. I feel like probably he's died for life now. He might end up being a pink dog. The dye's coming out. But now that I see him very pink, I probably should have done. I also imagine him being so full of water probably makes it look a little harsher than it actually will. This little eye keeps popping out. Again, you can just see the sheer amount of grime in the water. He was very, very dirty. I imagine I'll give him quite another rinse through, but we'll leave him just for now. We're just going to be using some fabric softener on them in some cold water. So, I'm just gonna put a little bit in. Not a lot. Put some extra water in. Twirl that about. And then we'll just start to soak. Yeah. Giving them a gentle squeeze down now. Next up is the big bunny. She's the one with the most stuffing, so she gets very heavy. So, last one, just to get her a little bit saturated in it, and then just squeeze out. So it's now the next day, and without too much waiting, let's just show you the finished, restored stuffies. We'll go in order, so I can actually think. Really, they look that different because they were quite vibrant anyway. However, you saw the amount of dirt is on them, so I just feel better knowing, and they smell so nice now that I can touch them without feeling like I've immediately got to go wash my hands. They're a tiny, tiny maybe she looks lighter and brighter overall. Perhaps the differences will be more stark watching the video all the way through them from my perspective. But she's looking very, very nice. The last reveal of the doggy is probably the best transformation. He is still a little bit damp as well, not a lot but a bit. But I don't know if you can notice something that's quite different when I'm holding him. And I restuffed him. I had some spare stuffing lying around because I used to make toys a little bit. And so sewed open a hole and stuffed him. He really needed it. He was so floppy before. He's still he's got a little bit of give still. I didn't want to make him too stiff, but I did want to just make him that bit more sturdy. So you can see in some areas they're a tiny bit darker because he's still a little bit damp. But I really wanted to show you guys, and I feel like it might be up to a week before they're all completely dry. And do you guys remember when I said I thought the previous pink pixie had dyed him pink? He was pink around the neck because of this collar. I hadn't realised, and I hadn't put two and two together until I was thinking, why is he only pink around his neck? And the hot pink ribbon over time must have left that stain there. That stain is still there. I don't foresee that stain coming out, but I've got the ribbon back on, so you won't be able to see that remaining stain anyway. I just think he looks so much happier now that he's all plumped up, and he's going to stand really nicely. So thank you so much for watching this little restoration video. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if this is something that you'd like to see me do more of, ASMR restorations of some of the more well-loved vintage things that I find. I can't get over how soft the flocking looks now. He's still a little damp, but I just had to show you guys. I couldn't wait. I will post an update photo when he's dry completely though. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was relaxing.